And we're live with just me here. Super dope. Fucking chair. Fucking camera. Everything's messed up today. Says one person's here, probably here on accident. Hey, what's up, Terry? You were first here. How about that? Good job. How you been? That good, huh? I don't know why my camera's fucking up. Probably my fault. There we go. I'm doing pretty good. Started working. That's good. That's good for you. Very good. And enjoying school is a plus. Makes it go faster. I don't mean to sound like that person, like rah rah school, but it really is, dude. I enjoyed school. Nah, man, come on. I mean, I guess depending on the teacher, it can suck, but you make it good for you. Just know, get through it. Ah, they're always rude. Yeah, there's a lot of them though that way. They fucking oh shit. Damn it. Um, yeah, they take their position as almighty and powerful. That's not the kind of teacher you should be. You should inspire students, not act like an asshole to them just because you're a teacher. Oh, yeah. Coffee grounds. Yummy. I already ran one person off. That didn't take long. They're like, who the hell is this guy? Or maybe it's because I dropped an F bomb that quick. They're like, oh no, I can't be around someone like that. And that light looks kind of bright on my forehead, my 5 head. Turn down just a little bit. That one don't look bright enough. I don't know. I guess I look like a ghost. Whoa! Add that light. Oh shit, that did not help. I didn't know you left. I know somebody left. It's looking a little too dark, so I figured I'd change the lighting a little bit. Yeah. Maybe balance it out a little bit so I don't look so ghostly. Wow. Can you ask me about Peep? There's 3 videos left, and you can ask. You're the only one here. Let me look. In case you haven't noticed, I haven't done anything this week except for shorts. I spent all day Tuesday trying to catch cows. Yesterday with doctor's appointments and shit like that. All right, I'll do Sleepy Hollow. That'll be the next Peep one I do. How about that? Oh, you ain't ruin it. You only ruin it when you say silly things. Like you did that one time. That was actually pretty funny to me. All right, there I added Sleepy Hollow. It'll probably be Tuesday. I don't know how much. I don't know if I'm gonna get any video shot tomorrow. I'm gonna try. What, you want me to check it right now since you're the only one here? I can do that. Message retracted. Don't do that. Don't be afraid. Say what you were going to say. And turn the volume up max. Why would I turn the volume up max? You already know the song. All right, let's see. Little Peep. Death Wish. Yeah, are you sure about that? Death Wish. So you want the... It's already got a strike against it because I don't really care for Ghostmane. And whoever that other guy is. You just want a Little Peep by himself? That one right there? Is that the version you want? Or you want the one with all the other two dudes? The second one? This one with the leap? That one? Look at the advantage of being the only one here. You're getting some personal shit, just like this. That one right there. The one I'm pointing at. Because I don't want to do the wrong one and you start complaining. All right. Let's do this. That is a short song. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Here, I'll turn it over so the speaker's pointing towards it. I can tell you right off the bat, the reason I like it is because it reminds me of Suicide Boys. And I like Suicide Boys, old Suicide Boys. I actually like the new one I just reacted to. That one was good. Didn't I already react to this? That sounds really familiar. Or is this a sampling off of a Suicide Boys? Because that sounds really familiar. No? All right. Oh, the other person's here. If you're not here on accident, since this guy is the only one here, he wanted me to do a live reaction right now. So that's what I'm doing. So if you're not here on accident, it'll take about another minute. If you hear, oh, two more people. So let me get on with Terry's reaction here. Yeah, I know. All right. So I will say, yes, you're right. I did like it, but I didn't like it because it was Pete, because it didn't sound like Pete. Don't get me wrong. You know, I like some Pete, but that sounded more Suicide Boys. And then it started getting repetitive, which you know I don't like. But overall, not bad. I like it. Yeah, that's what everybody keeps telling me, but I'm not going to sit there and learn 20 different names for the same artist. A lot of people do that. Well, so and so performed under this name. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, that's why people said that one song. The last song I reacted to that sounded like Suicide Boys, everybody kept saying it was Old Peep when he was Trap Goose or something, whatever it is. But yeah, that wasn't bad. Like I said, I like old Suicide Boys, so since that sounded like them, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's get back to topics because now there's 3 more people in here, and I'm not even sure if they're here on purpose or not because nobody said anything. Oh, one of them ran off really quick. You're like, oh no, he saw me. 2 of them ran off. What's up, Brandy? What's up, DC? Glad y'all can make it. Hope you're having a good day. We're 10 minutes in. I just did a live reaction for Terry because he was the only one here. I am doing outstanding. I haven't got to release any videos this week, as everybody's noticed, except for shorts. And my short that I released today is doing outstanding. It is currently sitting at 9.7 thousand views in 6 hours. I'm pretty happy with that. I didn't get to release any videos this week because I spent Tuesday trying to catch cows, and then, Tuesday trying to catch cows, and then yesterday I had doctor's appointments. And everything is doing good. I'm kicking ass. What's up, Possessed? I'm doing good. Hope everybody else is as well. Looking forward to this, man. These have been getting better and better each week. More people showing up, hanging out, talking. I like that. That's kind of trippy about Coolio dying yesterday, huh? Or the night before. No, I do not. The reason I don't do that, anything like that, is it stresses them out. I try not to stress them. Going to the cell is actually stressful enough for them. So I usually lure them onto the trailer. They get pissed once I slam the gate, but I try to stress them out as little as possible. It's not good for the cows to stress them out. So I try never to do that shit. I took that approach a long time ago, which is why I'm less successful. It takes a little longer sometimes. I don't abuse our cows. I don't want to stress them out. It's not that I'm a sissy or any shit like that. It is what it is. Just I prefer not to stress them out. So no, I don't rope them like that. I was waiting for my Samson #1 reaction. Enjoyed it. It was a funny song. You know, I released that reaction, right? Yeah, a lot of people have been dying lately, but it happens. It goes in waves. You know, there are a lot of people a lot older than us that we grew up watching. We got to remember they're old. They're going to be kicking off. I ain't putting bad juju on anybody, but I know a couple that'll probably be coming up soon. One of them I'm really going to mourn over. My hair looks weird. Must be time for a haircut. Got a zit on the back of my neck. I'm sure y'all wanted to know that. Maybe that's odd, but I'm wondering who's next. It's nice to know. I don't know. Do you really think that's nice to know who's going to die? What if someone told you, I'm not putting bad juju on it, but someone that you really cared about, what if they told you, hey, this person's going to die tomorrow? Would you be happy about that? That gives you all that time to be miserable. We could do a sweepstakes. Man, if I wasn't so I believe in juju and all that kind of shit, and I don't put bad juju. Like if I'm going to leave work, I never ever say any family member sick. I agree, DC. That does sound horrible to know, because then you're going to be suffering. Even when my dad died, he was on the anytime list with hospice, and when I got the call at 2:30 in the morning to come, I knew I was going there to watch him die, to be with him while he died. Why is he weird for thinking that sounds horrible? That's not weird, Terry. Don't attack somebody for their opinion. You didn't like when we got on you about your opinion. But yeah, exactly, Brandy. Karma will kick you in the ball, so I never, ever do that. But when I went to watch my dad die, he'd been suffering for 2 years. I watched him wither away, so it was not a sad thing for me. I literally watched him take his final breath, and I closed his eyes. And I didn't cry until I wrote his eulogy. It's not that I wasn't sad, but I'd watched him suffer for 2 years. So that was horrible. Watch my dad wither away like that sucked. So when he actually died, he wasn't suffering anymore. So I felt joy. I wasn't happy. I didn't like break dance or anything like that. And then when I wrote I'm a really good writer. So when I wrote his eulogy, that made me cry. And that was the first time either one of my kids had ever seen me cry. I didn't cry when I delivered it, but I cried when I wrote it. I've shared it on Facebook several times, and it's made people cry. Have you ever cried on a reaction? Yes, I have cried on several reactions. I'm an ugly crier, so when you see me cry, I promise you, it's not for views or likes. It's horrible. Um, you'd have to scroll back quite a ways. Oh, well, maybe not even that far. Um, no way I could deliver a eulogy. I'm actually really good at delivering them. Really good, but that comes from being an entertainer. It's it's a whole different mindset for me. Um, uh, I I almost cried on Dax's song "Dear Alcohol," or maybe I did cry a little bit. I did a Five Finger Death Punch song here a while back, and that one I did cry really hard. Um, I don't know what to do then. Uh, it depends on the situation. When I see somebody crying, on how I feel about it. I mean, if it's like a legit reason, like if I know they're sad, like somebody passed or a pet or something like that, I get that and I can handle that. But if I see somebody crying for some unknown reason, I'm never really sure how to approach them. Uh, I never just stare. I always, is there anything I can do? I try to comfort them, even strangers. Now I know I post jokes, on one of the shorts. What I do when I see strangers crying, that's not what I do. I'm actually a very, I don't know. It's really a thin line between my compassion and my not giving two shits. Um, I cried. I did a video. I think it was the day after my friend died. My best friend, when he died, I did a video, and I think it took me like 5 takes to where could actually control myself well enough to talk. I always felt kind of weird about that. I didn't cry when my dad died, but I cried when my best friend died. And I think the difference is I knew my dad was dying, and I had 2 years to prepare for it. My best friend just died. He'd been in the hospital. He would go in the hospital quite a bit. He'd had a kidney transplant. So he would spend extended times in the hospital. So I wasn't concerned. And all of a sudden he died. And so it caught me off guard. I always felt kind of weird about that. I just thought it was kind of ironic. I knew my best friend and my dad almost the exact same amount of time. Yeah, I think it's worse when it's sudden like that too. Yeah, see, that's one of the reasons it really bothers me seeing Ozzy. My dad died from Parkinson's. He had a rare form that was extremely aggressive. Uh, but I mean, it literally ate him up. To watch my dad go from being normal to slipping a little to withering away to being just a sack of bones with some skin stretched over it, not being able to walk, not being able to talk. That was fucking horrible. Yeah, I guess I don't really care about monetization today. That was really, really bad. So when he actually died, I was fine. And the weird thing I knew when it was coming by the way he was breathing. I saw it coming. Um, Terry, that's a normal thing for a lot of people, but hey, Jake, what's up, buddy? Oh, dude, that sucks ass, man. I knew everything but that. You never told me that part. Wow, that sucks, dude. That's rough. Um, oh, but Terry, that's normal. Some people do that, but I find it distracts my sleep, so I try not to do that. I try not to think of anything when I go to sleep. Uh, don't ever ask me to approve Brandy's comments. You just post them. That happens for some people, Terry, especially if you were young. See, uh, I'm a different kind of animal when it comes to death. Uh, I promise you, when my biological father dies, I know someone will tell me. Even though I don't want to know, I couldn't give two shits less. And I'm not just saying that trying to be a tough guy. I promise you, I do not care whatsoever. Yeah, Bob was a drunk too, and so, yes, I do know. I think the closest, Jake, I can get to what you were feeling, um, was, uh, a girlfriend. We had separated, and the last words I ever said to her were, "I hate your fucking guts." And, I didn't mean that, I was just trying to get rid of her at the time, and about a week later, some shithead accidentally shot her in the head. And the really weird part was that morning, the next morning, I had got up and was having breakfast with my mom or drinking coffee, and we heard on the radio a girl from our hometown had been killed in an accidental shooting. And then later, one of my friends called me to tell me who it was. So that was kind of a gut punch, especially since that was my last words. Yeah, I know. Trust me, it took me years to get over that. Well, not get over it, learn to cope with it. I mean, she told my best friend that she knew I didn't hate her. It was just the moment. I used to be really when I get angry, I feel like I have a form of Tourette syndrome and I say some pretty mean shit. But I've had two incidences, so I don't do that anymore. Oh, well, actually, the two incidences that sealed the fate on that was I was on my way home one night. It takes me 45 minutes to get home from work. It took me 45 minutes to go about a mile. And I was talking to my wife on my phone, and I literally said, "Someone better be dead." And when I got up, someone was dead. A motorcyclist that got hit in the middle of the interstate. So that's why the whole interstate was shut down. And not 2 months later, same thing on the way home. And I said that same thing. And a nurse had been hit on the highway. She was trying to cross the highway. Her car broke down and somebody had hit her. So I never say somebody better be dead. That's correct, Brandy. I tell people all the time, it's like pulling a pin on a grenade and throwing it. It doesn't matter how many times you say I'm sorry or how bad you feel about it. You can't take that shit back. That person will never forget that you said that to them. Yeah, dude, yeah. But that's what people do. They don't want you to worry, especially when you're going to a situation like that. So they say that kind of stuff. You don't have to be prepared for death, dude. It's going to happen. You don't have to prepare for it. I mean, except for maybe filling out a will. You don't have to prepare for it. You will die. All of us will die. Nobody gets out of this shit alive. So you don't have to be prepared for it. It'll just happen. Now, you might want to prepare yourself if you know a loved one's getting ready, getting close, so you can deal with it. But you yourself, you do not have to prepare for death. Jake, I believe that 100%. I believe that was the case. Terry, I used to do that when I was younger. I don't worry about what is. I feel that we go on because I feel that we're an energy, an electric pulse. I don't feel that our souls are connected to this body. So I feel once the body dies, we're released from that. But I don't believe in a heaven. I don't believe in hell. I think both of those are silly. Heaven's to make you be good. Hell is to try to make you be good. So that's just silly. Um, but I like to think our energy is released and we just roam around. But that's my personal belief. I'm not telling you to believe that. I used to do that a lot when I was younger. I don't worry. I don't even think about death now. I'm too busy living. Why waste your life worrying about something that you have no control over? That that that's plausible, Jake. I can't say that that's not. Yeah, I know. I I'm kind of on the fence about reincarnation, and the reason for that is I've had like deja vu moments where I know there's no possible way I could know. Like when I went and saw Motley Crue at the Paramount Theater in Seattle, Washington, I knew where everything was as if I had been there many, many, many times. I knew exactly where my seat was at, and I had never been there in my entire life. That you get what I'm saying. But it's happened many times. I'll be somewhere and I'm like, I know this place, and I've never been there. So I do believe in the possibility. Is so it's plausible. But I don't know for a fact. Uh, oh no, I'm being tracked. My antivirus. Which one of you is doing it? There's only 5 of you here. Fess up. um, Brandy, I agree 100%. Life is way too short for me to. For me, when I sit there and think that I'm actually 55, almost 56 years old, it's hard for me to believe. My daughter's the same age I was when she was born. That is hard for me to believe. It's just, and it flew by like that. So, but yeah, Jake, like I said, it's plausible. I can't say, but through my own experience. What's up, Mickey? Dude. Well, that's good, Terry. Don't. Either way, don't. Hey, Jake, I think that's a good idea, brother. Absolutely. I mean, we did an awful lot last time. Let's do Bandmade this time, especially since they're touring the States in October. So I think that's a good idea, dude. Um, yeah, Terry, you're talking to a recovered addict, so telling me what's only good the first time is not actually true. I did enough drugs, I will be messed up the rest of my life. uh, yeah, good times. But Mickey, I always tell myself, dude, I hope I'm not the only person getting it this way. Yeah, Jake. Yeah. I mean, acid, I loved acid. Never one bad experience. Well, the very last time I did it, I had a bad trip, but even that was good. So, uh, Coke, yeah, LSD is definitely that's the shit. And purple microdots, yeah, you can get way good. Um, um, shit, meth. You just have to keep doing more and more. But it's not just the first time. The first time is usually the best, but oh yeah, but see, that was just it. My sources were the shit. Now, I've heard these kids today. I'm sorry, young people that are marketing it, they're messing it up. Um, why would I don't understand why you would do that. I mean, I guess I don't know. It's stupid to me. I think you should sell a great. Well, if you were going to engage in such illegal activities, if you were going to engage in such illegal activities, I would suggest doing top notch, selling top notch merchandise. Oh, dude, hash never did that to me. I loved hash the whole time we were in Germany because you couldn't get weed. I smoked hash, and I loved hash because I never burned out. I'd get high, and then I go back to where I was before I got high. Weed, that's the reason I don't smoke weed. I love the smell of it, but I would get really high, and then I burn out and go to sleep. Yeah, once Jake crossed that line, he got that silky smooth voice, became the straight one, and a professional. LSD is the bomb. Period. Yeah, I've had hash brownies a few times. Eh. Uh, I've heard edibles are great, especially the gummy bears, but I've never done them. Smoky voice. Sorry, smoky voice. That shows you how much I was paying attention when you said that. Yeah, Terry, you're still pretty young, so I'm not going to say anything about that other than, hey, that's good that you just say no. That's a good young man. I bet she does, buddy. You're simply irresistible to her. I just said don't do them. You ain't got to be all trying to. Are you sure you're 18, Terry? I'm beginning to think you're 14. You're acting a lot more like a 14-year-old. Oh, yeah, but Ted Nugent never did drugs. But yeah, if he did, that dude would be insane. Hey, did I ever tell y'all I made a pin for him? He wrote me a nice letter thanking me for it. 17? You don't act 17. You act more like a 14-year-old. Because you change your stances really quick. Like that day you made that silly comment about Lil Peep and Love Bites, you back down real quick. A teenager around 17, 18 years old, they're going to stand their ground no matter what. So, but you act 14. That's what I'm saying. The way you make comments, a lot like a 14-year-old. Because I've had to deal with a lot of 14-year-olds. I know, right? That's not even a competition. Um, uh, but it's not just Terry. It's not just kids. So don't take that in a way. Oh well, that would definitely definitely a sign that something's you're doing not doing something right. That is definitely a sign, especially at that age. Not hard. But Jake, I'll tell you privately when we chat. Um, I've got a a viewer. I'm not sure if he's trying to like seem super musically knowledgeable. But man, he makes some of the most bizarre comments. I have to share with you. It's just I don't want to get into it on here. I don't want anybody's feelings to get hurt. The person is not here right now, but I gotta share some of this shit with you. It's just I don't even respond to his comments a lot of times. I just like shake my head like, what? Yeah. Hey, Jake, what's up, buddy? Hey, now I got two Jakes here. I'm gonna have to call you Pop, Jake. I can't call you Pop. I'll call you Pop, Jake, because Jake's Jake. uh, it was pretty cool. I thought my doctor was gonna be pissed about my numbers were a little off, but I told her why before we even got to it, and she's like, "No, everything looks good." So straight Jake and Pop Jake. Well, I'm gonna call you straight Jake. I'll just call him Jake. Um, you mad? Who's mad? I'm not mad, dude. If I was mad, you'd know. I'd make damn sure you knew I was mad. Ask Jake. I'm not good at hiding when I'm mad. Oh, you think Jake's mad? No. No, I don't know which Jake he's talking about because you sure as hell ain't mad. That's what I'm wondering. I mean, we're just having a normal conversation. Yeah, you just got here, so why would you be mad? Shit. Me and Jake have only seen not Pop Jake. Me and Jake have only been mad once, and that didn't last long at all. Yeah, we're kind of confused too, Brandy. I mean, we're grown ups. We both got mad. We both got over it. We both moved on. It turned into jokes. We don't even. Nobody's even went back to it to revisit it. It's just it is what it is. It happens sometimes. You kind of go like you get a little panicky there, Terry. You forgot we're old. There you go, that 14-year-old attitude again. Yeah, you're right, Jake. It was not, and that's how the majority of shit is with people. They get all blow it all out of proportion. Me and you both said, just drop it. Fine, that's it, and it's done." Would you ask? Well, then stop acting 14, damn it. I know you said you were 17. Stop acting 14 is what I'm saying. Look back at the comments and how you're jumping all around and stuff. See? No. You want to take a poll? Give an example? Your comments. Look at your comments. And you throw that in there, you forgot we're old. Look at your comments. You're the one rattling off. You didn't say you're. Pay attention. You said, I forgot y'all old, meaning all the rest of us in the conversation are old. You didn't say that you were old. Yes, reading comprehension can be tricky. And in this case, y'all can hear me. You can hear what I'm saying. You can hear the words coming out of my mouth. See, there you go. Is it on Netflix, Pop, Jake? I'm not really that interested in Dahmer. There's a few things I'm curious about with Dahmer. I mean, he got what he deserved, so there's that. I mean, I listened to there were some tapes that got released about interviews with him, and they were actually kind of lame. BTK has got some good interviews. Well, in a morbid, twisted kind of way, but man, the world better hope I don't live to be 900 years old. People think I'm mean now. Woo! Two shits I will not give. Oh, wait, I already don't give two shits. Oh, well. Moving on. I think I get what Terry was asking if I was angry. Oh, maybe I had already moved on from that. It's okay. Wow. People keep dropping in and dropping out real quick, going, damn it, it's those people visiting again. It's weird because it literally says that in the title. Or in the description, I mean. Because that's all you ever talk about, dude. Look at this weird conversation you're having mostly by yourself. But that's all you ever talk about. I mean, you came in here and you asked me to do a peep reaction, which I did. But that's all you ever ask about. That's all you ever talk about. As far as music goes. Not judging you for that. That's fine to be a fan. There's nothing wrong with that. And the weird thing is that you went to why everybody think I'm only into peep when that wasn't even part of the conversation. Except for when he said that he thought that's why you thought he was mad. But I'm not going to sit there and argue and carry on with this kind of bullshit and fuck up my stream. So we're going to move on and have other conversations. How about that? Because last week went really good. Everybody had a really good time. No negativity. I get that, dude. Everybody let Terry know you understand and accept that he likes other bands, other artists than Peep. He's feeling some kind of way and needs some verification. So let him know. Thank you. So maybe we can move on and enjoy ourselves instead of continuing to do this fucking shit. See? Nobody's judging. Ugh, nothing like having your fucking stream wrecked, huh? And losing monetization. Yeah, that's the only reason I listen to. Dude, Terry, you're about to get on my last nerve now, dude. It's gotten old. Look through the chat. You're the one talking the most. Just yapping, 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 yapping. Let's just have. Oh, I see that now. You waited till I said that. But Mickey, that's the only reason I listen to the radio. I don't listen to radio for new stuff. It's just to listen to oldies. My new stuff is recommendations from viewers. My daughter recommends a lot of good stuff because she's in the same kind of shit I'm in, plus extra shit I mean she knows I'm not hearing. YouTube, I get new shit. I get a lot of recommendations because of all the various music that I react to. And then I do actually actively search out some things for myself. Mostly weird shit though. But I was hoping more people be. I started my Rumble channel. I have not posted on it yet. I'm hoping it goes well. There's only one guy doing reactions. Okay, good. We appreciate that. I haven't heard that yet, dude. Everyone. Hey, somebody listened to you. That's good, Jake. Good job, buddy. Thanks. I wonder if I can give it a thumbs up. You know, I see people like their own comments. I cannot give my own stream a thumbs up. How about that? Thanks, Terry. I mean, Brandy. I was looking at Terry's last comment. I started a Rumble channel. I'm going to try to post on it this week. I heard they're more laxed. That's the name of my channel on Rumble. There's only one guy doing music reactions. I think I told y'all this last week. He's an older dude, older than me. For me to call him old, you know, he's old. And he does them really shitty, so he's not getting a lot of views. Or I'm sorry, rumbles. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna start posting on there and then see if I can post a lot more shit that I don't get away with posting on YouTube. Okay, Jake. He's in silent, stealthy mode. He's in the CIA. So he's probably checking one of y'all out now, tracking you to find out where you're at. Did any of y'all watch my short that I posted today? Well, you know what? Oh, so that shit, your last comment was you saying you were going to leave? Oh. Oh, Brandy, you should really like it. And you should like the next one I'm going to post too, because my punchlines that you don't see coming. Several people didn't see the punchline on the one I posted today. That's probably why it's doing so well. Yes, Jake, Pop Jake, about the sperm bank. So far, that's been my best short, I believe. But Terry, that's good you didn't leave, man. Okay, Mickey, no, it's Terry, it's at 9.7 thousand right now. It was at 7,000 earlier. Mickey, I have family in Florida that were directly hit by the hurricane. I haven't heard from any of them yet. They're supposed to let me know, so I'm not messing with them. Messing with them. I'm not because I don't want to tie anything up. Um, so I'm waiting. I told them to let me know that they were okay. So I don't know if there's powers out or any that kind of shit, but they were directly hit by it. So I don't know as of yet, but none of them have been online for right now. But one of my cousins told me that they're going to be okay. They lived there their whole lives, so they're used to it. But yeah, I've been praying for everyone there because I knew I had families in direct line of it going to get hit. Well, I mean, I prayed for everybody anyways, but knowing that you have family directly in the path of it. Oh, I do have a picture. Um, oh wait, I don't know if y'all be able to see this. This is the town that my mom grew up in. Um, that's a little fishing dock that got hit. Um, let's see, close doesn't seem to be helping. Back, back. I don't know. Can y'all see that? Yeah, Brandy. I live. Um, I'll have to look. I know I have some somewhere. I take a lot of my pictures off of my phone and put them on my external hard drive because I don't like eating up all my memory on my phone. Even though I have a lot, I take a lot of pictures. Brandy, where I live, I don't have to worry about hurricanes either. We did have a hurricane hit that was so big. Every now and then they'll affect our weather patterns here, but we don't get any of the actual messed up shit. Um, I live 8 miles inland, 8 miles, 8 hours inland. So we don't get it here. And we don't even get tornadoes because of where I live, the way we're situated. They don't come into the town where I live. They go all around us, but they don't come into our town. So I've never been scared of them at all. So how do y'all think he's going to do as speaking of that, how y'all think he's going to be as king? Yeah, we get that same shit here in the States, Terry. People wanting to, when celebrities die, there's certain celebrities that they actually kind of, for lack of a better word, take on tour around the different places before they bury them. And it hasn't happened in a while, but I can't remember who the last one was. Okay. I figured it would. Usually those things kind of calm down. So nobody wants to say what they think, how they think Charles is going to be as the king. You think he's going to be good, bad, indifferent, kind of, sort of, maybe? Hmm. See, I really don't know a whole lot about how that all that works. I know the basics, but well, yeah, that's how it pretty much is. But I didn't know if people were like guessing like he's going to suck or 'cause just from what I see, I'm not really sure how I feel about him. Yeah, that's usually how that works. This may sound weird, especially now, and maybe my opinion is a little bit different now. But I've always said that, yeah, that's what I figured, Brandy. Um, I won't say most places, a lot of places are, which was leading into what I was going to say. Please don't freak out when I say this. Uh, that's what I've heard other people say too. Uh, I used to think that Putin, I mean, he is a strong leader, not necessarily by our terms, but one thing that always stuck out to me was I was watching an interview with him, and the reporter asked, "Well, what do the people think?" And he looked at her like a dick sprung out of her forehead, went, "I don't care what they think. This is my country. I do what's best for my people. I was like, see, that's a strong leader. Well, a dictator, uh, but yeah, he's kind of off his rocker a little bit. But I sure don't like the one that we've got running our country here. Anyway, he's not really running it. I can't believe they picked that kind of a character to. He's the boss. Not really. We're handling all this. He can't complete a fucking sentence. I really can't believe anybody would vote for him. Sorry, I had to check my TikTok. I love when people like my jokes. That's good. Well, we got 6 people here, 3 talking. I know that 1 is on silent mode. I know that. He's listening, so I could probably talk shit about him. And then later, right before we get ready to do a radio show, he'll fire back. Or he'll fire back on the radio show. Oh, well, no, that was my TikTok. If you leave it off for actually, I closed it out. When you close it out and you close back in, it doesn't come up where I keep it at. Where I keep it at, it doesn't make noise. Oh, I ran someone off. Oh, maybe I should do a magic trick. Ah, look at me pull my thumb off. I can twist it around. Oh, I didn't put him on silent mode. He said he had to go silent. I don't quiet people. Now if somebody's too annoying, I'll kick them out. But no, I would never do that to Jake. No, he told us he was going to be silent. He said he would still be listening, but he couldn't talk. He probably needed both hands or something. Man, them cows pissed me off Tuesday. It was hot. They would not come on the fucking trailer. Made me mad. That'd be kind of dope. I'd like to see that. Hey, since you brought up Lord Farquaad, do you know what the play is that the writers use? Why that name is there? It's actually something nasty. But they got away saying that by pronouncing it that way. It's actually that word that I say a lot that ruins my monetization and wad. So put those 2 words together, and that's how Farquaad's actually pronounced. I like knowing weird shit like that. I'm hoping this works. I got put on a steroid step down pack at my request that might cure the ringing in my ears. If it doesn't cure the ringing in my ears, it'll never go away. It's a one-time steroid step down pack. Hopefully will stop this shit. I cannot stand the fact I can never, ever have silence. Ever. Which is why I don't like to wear headphones. That's something that aggravates me. When people watch my videos where I didn't wear headphones, please wear headphones. I don't want to wear headphones. I don't want to wear them now. I have to because if I don't, then my microphone picks it up and it screws up my sound. That was a kind of a weird rant to go on. I know, right? I guess it's a good thing with just y'all being here. When I go take a piss break, y'all will know. Well, see, I think that's what I have, Brandy, which is why I'm doing this. If this steroid step down pack doesn't work, then that's what it is, and it'll never go away. But the ringing in my right ear is constant and it's loud, and it never ever stops. When I wear headphones, it gets worse, which is why I don't like wearing headphones. But due to this sound setup, I have to wear them now. But what a lot of people don't know, the people that talk shit want me to wear headphones, I have it turned down lower than I would normally have it going through my speakers. Um, I've never had sleep paralysis, but my ringing never ever stops. It's occasionally in this ear, but it's much lighter. It's not as heavy as this one. But I was told to try this step down pack, and if this steroid works, if it's this whatever it is, this will go away. My mom is dealing with vertigo right now, really, really bad. Sometimes it'll go away, but for the most part, she has it all the time. I feel bad for her, but I don't know what to do or anything like that. So uh, I don't know, because she'll have it really bad, and then it'll just go away for a day or two, and then come back. Oh, Brandy, that reoccurring dream. Now, are you actually seeing someone choke you, or are you just waking up gasping for air? Because if you're just waking up gasping for air, uh, uh, shit, sleep apnea. I have that all the time. It freaks my wife out. But I have to sleep on my side so I don't get it. Yes, vertigo. For the most part, yes. Um, it is a for the most part it is but it could be there's so many different variables of what could be causing it, which is why it's hard to fix. It's not just, oh, you got vertigo, do this. But Brandy, I do that all the time. My throat will collapse on itself if I lay on my back or fall asleep with my head back like in a chair. Uh, yeah, but what I was asking, I get the feeling. Um, no, Terry, I don't believe it's anything like cancer. Um, yeah, Mickey, that's exactly what I was trying to explain. Uh, so unless you're dreaming that someone's actually physically choking you, if you're just waking up choking, it's most likely sleep apnea and your throat is collapsing on itself. So you really are choking. But usually you I've never heard of anybody dying from it. Um, but I wake up all the time. My lungs are on fire because I haven't been breathing. And I'll wake up and be like, what the sleep apnea, the choking? Hell yeah, that's uncomfortable. I sleep on my side. I don't get as long as I sleep on my side, my throat won't collapse. Is most comfortable. Oh, vertigo? Yeah, that kind of sucks. You feel like you're going to fall down all the time, like you're super dizzy. Uh, I most comfortable way for me sleeps on my stomach, but that my back. I have the most jankiest back you've ever seen a human being have that can still walk. So I can't sleep on my stomach, even though it's most comfortable. I sleep on my side so that my throat won't collapse. But if I fall asleep like that, or if I lay on my back, it'll collapse, and I do that every time. Oh man, that's pretty bad, Mickey. My mom tried one of those machines, and then she realized that she just couldn't do it, so she doesn't do it. Uh, I've just it's like with my back, I've learned what I have to do to keep functioning as a person, being able to walk and work. So I do what I have to do. I'm not passing judgment. I'm just telling you for my own personal thing. I just try to find what I can do to not. I don't like being on medication. I'm trying my best to get off of the medication that they have me on for diabetes. Um, I'm doing everything I can to constantly searching for natural remedies and stuff. Uh, but I'm working really hard to get off of that. Uh, I just had all they did all my lab work yesterday. My liver is functioning at 101%. Yeah. My kidneys at 100%, considering I was an alcoholic from, I'm not going to say how young, but a young, young age until I was about 20, 28, 29. By the way, did I become officially top? Oh, no, that's not really how you earn it by, that's not really how you earn it. I got some really, really top contenders. Uh, it's kind of a tricky thing to get, but I know that three of my top contenders I can't even give them a prize for being top because they've already gotten prizes from me. um, I can't definitively say who is number one as of right now, but there's quite a few up there. Because I would feel bad because so many people support me so well, very, very supportive. And I just, there's no way I could go, well, this person's better than you because they're all great. I appreciate everybody that comes here. So you're all number one. How's that? Um, I literally just said that, Terry. I literally just said that. So either I said it while you were typing and you went ahead and hit enter, or you didn't hear me say it. But I literally just said that I would feel bad picking someone. Mickey, uh, man, I don't want to say the age. Uh, how about if I just say, um, you haven't drank in 30 years? I haven't drank in, well, I mean, I still occasionally have a drink, but I have not gotten drunk since UFC 69. And that's because I was hanging out with my alcoholic brother. Hey, Keith, what's up, buddy? Um, I'll still occasionally have like a beer or a bourbon and coke with someone, but uh, when I was 20, I think 27, they told me if I didn't quit drinking, I wouldn't see my 32nd birthday, that I was drank so much straight liquor that it was literally eating the lining out of my stomach. That scared me for a short time. Um, but I started drinking again, and it wasn't until I realized that I was the kind of alcoholic I was. I don't crave the drink. I'm the kind of, once I pass a certain point, I can't stop. So 6 is my magic number. I never pass 6. Uh, I almost never pass 3 when I'm at someone's house being social. But I never ever pass 6. But if I pass that, I can't stop and I will drink until I pass out. Yeah, I'm the same way, Brandy. Um, People just, I've told how much I drank at my 25th birthday party, and there are people who just, they don't believe me, and I have plenty of witnesses. But yeah, it's a good thing. I'm surprised I did not die of alcohol poisoning many times. I have a very high tolerance for alcohol, and I can guzzle. But after, I think like 26, around that area, 26, 27, I started having blackouts. And I don't really particularly care to black out, especially since I have the potential to be an extremely violent person. I mean, I am a violent person. I just keep it in check. The potential is always there. It's kind of weird that a lot of people that know me, they're like, "You're like really chilled and relaxed." Yeah, if only I was 18 then. If you remove the 1 from that number, you'll know how old I was when I started drinking bourbon and coke. Literally drank beer all of my life. It's weird because I was really never really a big beer drinker. But something about bourbon and tequila. Oh shit, I'm right there with you, Mickey. I've already messed up my monetization. I fucking hate drunks. Despise them. Even the ones that think they're happy drunks and everybody loves them, I hate them. I don't like to be around anyone drunk at all. At all. Period. I don't care who it is. Even if my mom called me shit faced drunk, I would get mad. I don't like being around drunk people. Hey, we're at the halfway point. I hope you don't get mad, but I really have to pee. I thought I could hold this. All right. Oh, I was wondering, what's your take on this very popular question that flies around the internet? How, okay. You want my answer? Oh yeah, I hate crying drunks too. And yes. Uh Brandy, I used to keep my Kempo instructor used to give me a beer after each match. They would stay in my fridge so long, some of them would actually decompress. Okay. Um Boxing. Uh it's not my opinion. It is a fact, but there's an asterisk with it. There are only two genders, male and female. That being said, anyone that says a female cannot be born with male parts or a male be born with female parts is out of their mind. The science is there to prove it. Our gender is the last thing that's developed. That's why men have nipples. We have no reason to have them, but that's how far into development we are before. So I do believe, and it still remains as two genders, but I do believe a female can be born with male reproductive parts or all of male stuff in the same way and vice versa. So this whole argument is just stupid. Period. Scientific fact, there are only two genders, but you can be born in the No, stupid is not a gender. um so I do believe that what I just said. So, but that still remains. There are only two genders, just they can be crossed. We've seen it. It's scientific fact. Oh, you're trying to be funny while we're having a serious conversation. I got you. Eh. But so that's scientifically proven. You know that it happens. Terry, I was just giving you shit back, dude. Relax. Calm down. In with the good, out with the bad. Oh, you're serious? You want to be a girl with a dick? Then go be a girl with a dick, but you're still a dude. You're just dressing like a girl. That's a whole different thing. So back to the conversation. We see it all. There's actually people born with both things. So yeah, Mickey, that's essentially what I'm saying. There are it's cut and dry. There are only male and female. However, I do believe you can be born in the wrong body or with the wrong parts. I 100% believe that. I mean, because you see all sorts of animals born with both a vag and a eggplant. I've already fucked it up with a dick. So you can have both. So why do people find it so hard to believe that someone like a female is born with dude parts or a dude is born with female parts? I don't understand why people. So you go get gender reassignment and then you're the way you are. But yeah, this whole thing has gotten out of hand. And here's the part that makes it, I think, why it's become such a hot topic or a hot button topic is because you have the radicals that are being dicks about it, running around saying all this stupid shit. It's just like religion, politics. Nobody pays attention to the logical people making logical arguments. They're all focused on the dipshits that are out there running and screaming. I mean, even with like racist, when you see them go have their little, like the Klan, when they go have their little meetings, if nobody fucking went, it would just be them talking to themselves. So it wouldn't be as bad. But no, oh, the Klan's having a rally. Let me go over here and start some shit. Quit giving them attention. That's what they want. It's with every group. Oh yeah, that would be dope. I want invisible power. Oh, and just know. Oh wow, Terry Mesnick. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, Keith. That's the whole thing. It's those people that are radical, blowing it everything out of proportion, that are creating all the problems. Just live. I don't give a shit what you call. And if you tell me, call me Megatron, I will fucking call you Megatron. Does that mean you're Megatron? No, but you asked me to call you that, so I will call you that. Uh, I don't care. I don't. People getting all carried away. A while back. What do I mean by Megatron? I said if someone asked me to call them Megatron, meaning radicals that want to be called certain things, has nothing to do with you changing your name there, Terry. I already knew your name was Terry. You told me to call you Terry. So settle down. Megatron was a character. Oh, you have no idea what it means? Uh, what are they called? Transformers. That's it. Transformers. Uh, Terry. Well, you don't know what Transformers are? Google Transformers and then you'll see what Megatron is. And you'll see it as a cartoon that was popular once upon a time. Um, but oh shit, now you made me lose my train of thought. Superpower, I want to be invisible. Oh yeah. If we really do, once we leave our bodies, I'm walking around and I'm going to scare the shit out of everybody I know. So everybody, if you hear weird shit happening in your home, that means I found out where you're at and I made it to where you are. You're not even safe in England. Get it? I'm coming. Once I'm out of this body and I can go where I want. Woo! Those are the things. There's no other opinion that matters. Dude, that you are exactly right, Mickey. That is a huge part of the problem. And I posted that, I think, on most of my social medias the other day. Yes, that is exactly right, Terry. That is exactly what it is. But that shit was huge. I can't even begin to tell you how popular Transformers were. Not with me, but yeah, that I was getting to that, Brandy. Uh, People have this opinion that my opinion matters, and I need you to respect it. Oh, your opinion's different. Well, you're fucking wrong. You don't think the way I do, and then they shit on you. Wait, you don't want me to do that to you, but you're going to do it to me? That doesn't make sense. Oh, I'm not really into those two either, Terry. I mean, I was a grown man when they came out, but I didn't like Transformers either. Um, but Brandy, that pronoun stuff, that's just people being dicks. If you look like a woman and I call you a woman, but you identify as a man to get pissed off, I'm a sir. Well, you know what? If you look like a chicken and cluck like a chicken, I'm gonna fucking call you a chicken until you tell me I'm not a chicken. I'm a greyhound. I'll refer to you as a greyhound, not because I'm stupid and I think that you're a greyhound, but you ask me to do that. So I will respond to you in the way you did, just because it doesn't matter to me. I'm respecting you as a human being and calling you what you want me to call. But that whole shit, and I hear people say all the time, "How dare you assume my gender? You look like a fucking dude, or you look like a chick." I just literally just met you, so if I don't notice your Adam's apple, I don't have any idea what to call you. Every have their right to be who they want to be. That's it. That is exactly right, Terry. People, you can be whatever you want. I don't care. I don't like to be called by my proper name, but I don't flip out. That's why when people get mad. Well, and we called him one. So uh, I love that joke. Jeffrey Dahmer at Five Guys Burgers, and he bites in a burger and goes, "Hey, I don't think there's five guys in this." Um, but it's mutual respect for each other. People are super sensitive about everything, which is what I was getting to. Like when they see Merry Xmas and they go, "Oh, don't take the Christ out of Christmas." I have to do this every Christmas. I'm not a Christmas guy, but I can't stand ignorance. So when people say, "Don't take the X out of Christmas," when they are Christ out of Christmas, that tells you that they don't know what X means. So all they got to do is Google it. They can find the entire story there. X means Christ. I can't remember which language. I have a whole paper written up on it. So uh this generation is soft overall. It's ridiculous how soft. Mickey, that is exactly how it is at my house. If someone calls and asks for Bobby, immediately my family knows you don't know him. Click. Absolutely. Um, But when people get offended when you say Merry Christmas, oh, it's holidays. Oh, what the hell is your problem? I didn't come up and go, hey, fuck you very much. I just gave a a nice, I was kind, being polite, general. I don't flip out when little kids talk to me about Santa Claus. I know there's no such thing. It's little kids talking, like, that's how I feel when people talk about God. I don't fucking freak out. I'll even pray with you. I do believe in the power of prayer, but if I'm at someone's house and I go, well, let's pray before we eat, I'm right there with them and I'll say amen. It's their house. I'm showing them respect. I don't do it in my home. But if you come to my home and you say that you pray, no, I'm not. A lot of people say I'm atheist, but I do not. I I don't identify as. Oh shit, Brandy, I'm sorry. Um, I didn't. Oh, there I went jumping off. Yeah, tell him to go Farquaad. um, I'm sorry, I didn't stop to think. No, Santa Claus is totally real. So is the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, God, the devil, and whoever else I'm supposed to. You know, a while back when I was in college, I did a paper in government on. There was actually a movement to have "In God We Trust" removed from our money, and at the time when I did all my research, 13, well, it was actually 11% of the United States population said that they do not believe in God. Hard and firm, they do not believe in God. I gave another 2% who said that they weren't sure, therefore making 13. You can't believe in one without the other because they're both in place to counteract the other. Um, So I threw in the other 2% that said they didn't know. So 13% of the population is telling the rest of the population in a democracy that we want this removed from the money and you have to do it. No, for one, I don't care if they said donkey dicks are good on money. It's money. I can get what I want with money. I would still spend it. I don't care what's on it. Um, but if it really bothers you, you don't have to use money anywhere in the world. You can get your debit card or a credit card that says, I hate everybody, or whatever you want on it, get whatever picture on it, and you never have to touch cash. So that says those people who are making that movement to have "In God We Trust" removed from money are just being dicks. I don't get offended when anybody talks about any shit I don't believe in. There are certain things that piss me off, but I don't really want to sound like a Satan fan or something. Just God was healing people. Oh, so you've never seen anyone anyone's cancer go into remission to where they're, because normally cancer kills you. There's lots of proven cases where that is a good point, Brandy. Um, money is evil. It drives people to do the most fucked up things to other human beings, but we have to have it. So I consider it to be a necessary evil. You can't just go in the bank and go, hi, I'm a good guy. I need a house. Can you get that for me? Oh, no, I don't have money. Get out. Money is king of everywhere. No matter, you hear people say that money isn't everything. Unless they're living in the woods, naked, no tools, except what they've made out of rocks and sticks and vines, they're full of shit. When I see people go set up in the woods and they've got all this fancy shit, and they're like, we're roughing it or we're off the grid. No, no. You used money to buy all that shit. So, no, no, you can't say that. Have you ever heard of the guy Andrew Tate? I don't think so. I'm not sure what Ronald McDonald, the original Ronald McDonald that they used as their mascot was a scary looking son of a bitch. I actually like the whole McDonald's gang. Hamburglar, Grimace. Yes, Ronald McDonald was a clown. I thought they still used him as their mascot sometimes. Um, oh, since we're kind of in this area, I was literally right before I went live watching an interview with Tom Hanks. Mayor McCheese, that was it. Um, you know the scenes in Forrest Gump where they're sitting on the bench talking, where he's talking to the different people? Those weren't even supposed to be in the movie. They were just promos for the movie, but they decided we're going to try it. I can't imagine the movie not having those scenes in it, but it's kind of weird that they were not shot to be in the movie. A lot of people have that fear. My granddaughter is mortified of clowns. She hates clowns. My son had it when he was little, but he outgrew it. But when you look at it right down to its core, clowns are just creepy. I mean, I'm not scared of them. I'm not offended. But if you look at them, their actual purpose or being, their existence is kind of creepy. Oh, she is. Let me tell you something. My granddaughter, she wants to be in the horror movies so bad. She knows I love horror movies. She wants to watch it. And she had told me one day some kids at school watched it too. She thinks she's ready. So I said, "You're not ready." She said, "I am." I said, "Well, let's watch a preview." So we went on YouTube and watched a preview. She cried for like 20 minutes. Yes, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and I hate to admit I've watched it more than once. Stupid. Uh, I I'm a big horror movie fan. Uh, I do like some shitty ones, but not a lot. Um, but I always watch them because I can't have nightmares. I think I've told you all that before. I had my last two nightmares when I was in the second grade. So I've watched horror movies forever trying to have nightmares, and because I feel like I'm being shortchanged, but I don't have them. The very last nightmare I had was my biological father shooting me. Very vivid dream. The one before that, which was a nightmare to a second grader, as an adult was just stupid as I thought back over it. But the last one when Bob shot me, very vivid. I was doing the flags for a Formula One race, and I saw him stand up in the audience. He had a 22 pistol. He shot me, and I fell out of the flag box. And right before I hit the ground, I woke up. This movie was nuts. Remember the part where the fat clown ate everybody at the bus stop? Yeah, Blackula. That didn't give me nightmares. I mean, I'm saying it didn't bother me. I've watched that one. Um, The Exorcist, one of my all-time favorite horror movies, and didn't phase me at all. Um, there was a movie I saw as a teenager at the theater at Fort Lewis, Washington, and I had to walk home by myself and walk home through the woods the last little part before I got to my housing area, and I kind of felt a little creeped out. I wasn't scared. I didn't like break into a run like, "Oh my god, someone's going to get me!" But I did kind of like look around a little bit. But that's the closest I've got. But I don't have nightmares, and I kind of feel shortchanged. And I've watched some pretty gory shit. One of my friends got mad at me. We rented a movie called The Gates of Hell, and supposedly it's so scary. No, no, Bambi never got me. You know, my brother got a spanking when Old Yeller got shot and he cried. That's how fucked up Bob was in the head. Uh, but when he saw Chris crying over Old Yeller getting shot, he spanked him. Now you got something to cry about. That's the kind of guy he was. Maybe why I'm a little. Yes, Willard Scott was Ronald McDonald in 1963. That is a fact. Um, but we watched this movie, Gates of Hell, and it's supposed to be so scary. They said that the screen would flash red so that you could close your eyes before a scene happened. And I was laughing so hard into the movie. And one of my friends said, "That's why you can't have nightmares. You're a twisted son of a bitch. This stuff's scary and you're laughing at it." It was actually stupid to me, but We haven't as many people this week as we did last week, but the conversations are going pretty good. I like that. I don't really worry about the numbers as much as I do the conversation. As long as we're having a good conversation, I'm a happy guy. Good conversation. Oh, I thought everybody knew my shirt. My granddaughter hates this shirt. She doesn't like Chucky at all. I never understood the whole thing. The whole, I don't understand how people could be scared of a doll. I mean, I watched all the movies, but I did not watch The Bride of Chucky because I thought that was kind of going to a stretch and borderlining that R word that we're not supposed to say. I did not watch The Bride of Chucky. But yeah, I never understood how people could be scared of dolls. Or The Fog, for that matter. Or The Blob. Or The Living Dead. There's so many things that they try to make you scared of that I don't see. I told y'all the other week the scariest movie. Oh, Phantasm. I love that movie, man. Um, yeah, when I was a kid, I loved it. I think the first time I saw it, I think I was 12. Uh, I thought that shit was dope. But you know, there's a lot of movies that you think are hilarious or super scary or just great epic movies. And when you go back and watch them, you're like, oh, I like Jennifer Tilly as an actress. I didn't know where you were going with that. I was trying to decipher what you meant. Yeah, I think that one of the few movies that's held its own that I've watched, the first Jeepers Creepers was good. Yeah, it was. But you know, a lot of movies like that, Brandy, they'll do it and it's so great, and they try so hard to remake that same movie and they dick it up. That's something I get a lot with, especially with horror movies. Oh, there you go. I was trying to decipher what you'd wrote the first time. I was like, I'm not getting that. And I'm usually pretty good at this. Uh, but The Exorcist, the original Exorcist, has held its ground for me. I still enjoy watching. I've never been scared of it, but I enjoy watching the movie. I don't know. I don't have the slightest idea. I mean, I wouldn't watch it. I just, um, yeah, most sequels do suck, especially in the horror genre. Which you would think that when people watch that, the trailers for it, they'll be like, eh. I have not seen the new Deadpool trailer. Jake, are you talking about The Exorcist? I agree, Mickey. The first one was the best, and then yeah, I still watched them. I've always wanted to go to the Amityville Horror Home. Uh, most exorcisms that I've seen, as far as supposed to be real, I still don't know. Uh, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Uh, I'm not saying that. Well, since I don't believe in the devil, I don't think it's that. I think it's more of a mental illness for me. That's my belief. So I'm not saying that they're not, especially with the type of multiple personalities I have. I can't say that people don't have something like that. But since I don't believe in the devil, I don't believe evil spirit. I'd buy just some evil spirit, random spirit that gets in. I could buy that. I guess it might be interesting just to visit the home. I guess if I'd like to see the Amityville Horror Home, why wouldn't I want to see the Exorcist home? Yes, Mickey, that place is still open. Um, yeah, the first Nightmare on Elm Street was dope, and the sequels were not. Mickey, you can still stay in that. We just there's some. They used to be urban explorers, but now they do a bunch of. They go to the scary places all over the world. But they've been to that hotel several times now. My mom lived on Elm Street in our town for a little while. Hey, what's up, Stefan? Dude, that's dope. Welcome. Glad you could make it. I mean, we've only got 30 minutes left, but you made it. That's dope. And we are all doing good. We're having good conversation. You live on Elm Street? Yeah. The Elm Street my mom used to live on is right by Sonic in the town where we live. I've heard that, dude. I lived in Georgia for a very short time, a matter of months, and we had some paranormal experiences where I lived. The neighborhood I lived was in the literally in the middle of the woods. It two rows of houses run down, and then the street T'd, and we lived at the end of the T. If you didn't stop coming down the street, you'd drive right up our driveway. Um, I'm always let down when I go places that are supposed to be super haunted. I've never seen anything that was super haunted. A lot of the ones here in Texas, I can debunk pretty quick because I wasted a lot of time sitting out there drunk waiting. We even had paranormal activity when we lived in Germany. I think ours just followed us. Of course, I know who Halloween is, dude. Absolutely. The problem I have with reacting to now, I don't know. I haven't. Nobody's ever asked me to react to Halloween. Uh, but every act from Germany that I've been asked to react to, they've blocked my videos and they will not release them. Every band, even what was that punk band? There's some punk, like old school punk band that I reacted to, and they blocked my damn video and would not release it. So once I start having issues, I kind of back off of that. Oh, I did. I reacted to a German rapper too. I really liked the song. I'm not sure if it's Die Artsy. Who was that? But the punk band I got blocked, and a German rapper. His video was shot. I think it was shot in Berlin. Um, it was really good, really good. And even though I did a super, actually both bands I did super positive. Totenhosen, that was the punk band that I did. Totenhosen blocked my video and they would not release it. But the rapper, his label blocked, and I don't know if they're the same label, but they blocked it. Even though both reactions were positive, they blocked them and they would not release them. No, I've not heard of Bushido. Ever go to Robert E. Howard's home? No, I have not. I have a gnat or something that so if he's not showing up on camera, I'm not like having Tourette's or some shit. It's a bug. I'm trying to catch him and kill him. A flying, whatever the hell it is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Totenhosen was the punk band that I reacted to. That kind of pissed me off. Oh no, no reason for sorry. Never ever have to say sorry for anything here. Never, ever, ever. We all have our own opinions. It's all good, but never ever have to say sorry. Yeah, but as soon as you said that name, that's when it came back. It was the Totenhose, and I remember that. I can't remember what song it was, but I know I really liked it, and I was kind of pissed they blocked the video. Yeah, Stefan, when I first moved to Germany, I lived in Rootlois for probably 3 or 4 months. Then we moved to Troisdorf for a little over a year, and then we actually moved on to Post at Bamberg, which got closed down. Bamberg's been taken back over by the Germans, and I think most of the housing is being used for refugees right now. Hey, Mickey, take care, buddy. Thanks for coming. I rattled off those cities as if you might know where they're at. uh, all 3 towns I lived in was really cool. I like Troisdorf the best. I spent most of my time with Germans, very little time with Americans. I had American friends. I enjoyed spending time with them, but I spent most of my time with the Germans. I don't know. Hey, I've got a paid reaction coming up very soon. I haven't had one of those in a while. Somebody contacted me through my Instagram. I told them my fee, and they said they'd pay it. Uh, no, Troisdorf is what the hell's going on with my voice? Troisdorf, the is the one that I lived in was about 11 kilometers from Bamberg, outside of Bamberg. Uh, I think it's actually pronounced Troisdorf. Um, TRO with the upsilons, SDORF. It's a little bitty town. There's like one main road that runs through the middle of it. I'm trying to remember the name of the big department store. There's a big, like, it wasn't a Walmart, but it was like a Walmart way back before Walmarts. Well, back before I knew of Walmart. But it was just outside of Bamberg. I think it's about 11 kilometers from Bamberg. I can't remember the other town that we had to drive through. There's another town next to it, was a little bit bigger, and our school bus went through it. All right, Terry. Have a good one, buddy. See you next week. Jake, I'm glad I finally caught up on what you were saying. I was like, well, that's kind of rude. Oh, never mind. Yeah, see, I'm okay with modern punk, but my love of punk music is the old punk stuff, like out of tune guitars, that kind of shit. Oh yeah, Bamberg's beautiful. I love the time I spent there. Just Troisdorf was a smaller community. We all pretty much knew each other. Uh, yes, Brandy, that is what that means. Good job, son of a bitch. How can I not hit that little bug? Oh, y'all can't even see me on camera, so I look like a dumbass sitting here slapping my hands around. Or I can't see him on camera. Huh. Hey, I got my lighting to look a little bit better. I looked like a ghost earlier in the day. Hey, Mark, what is up, buddy? You mother. I'm happy to see you, Mark. Do you see me clapping for you, buddy? Damn it. I think I got him that time, or that was just wind blowing against my face. Um, ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah, Mark. Glad you're here, young man. Nice of you to show up. Always makes a good conversation when you arrive. But we've been having a good conversation as it is. You're welcome. I knew you had to put some effort in. Are you like riding your bike to pedal the electricity to make your generator work or make your computer work? Just say yes, because that would make me feel like you've really put in an extra effort. I liked early Clash. I have to admit, I like a little bit of their older stuff. All right, Mark, appreciate that extra effort, buddy. Plus, that's a funny thought imagining you pedaling your ass off. Hey, that's a good idea. With proper motivation, anything will move correctly. Man. Oh, uh, make sure y'all listen to radio show tonight. Well, yeah. I wouldn't want you to pedal and pass out. I'm already prepared for Mark tonight on the radio show. You should call in, Mark. You haven't called in a while. Since neither me or Jake are professionals, you can call in and ask us some weird questions. What the hell? I thought I killed that son bitch. I did not. Yes, 7 p.m. Eastern. Nina Hagen. Is that Nina? 99 Luftballons? What the hell is going on in my voice? Am I going through puberty again? Good, Mark, call in. Sorry if I got her name wrong, but is that who that is, Stefan? And by the way, I cannot stand the English version of 99 Luftballons. I hate the English version. Well, I think by the time the Earth gets in too much trouble, I won't be around, so I'm gonna be okay. There it is. Thanks, Jake. It's been a long time, but I did just hear the song the other day, and I think that's why that popped into my mind because one of the stations I listen to plays it fairly regular. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's dope. She was a host on German MTV for a while. There's an English version of Du Hast. Why would anyone want to listen? Yeah, I was getting there, but I saw Keith's comment. I don't know what to say to that, Keith. I wouldn't want to hear an English version of Du Hast. Du Hast. Du hast mich. Yeah. I've been checking out a lot of K metal because of the conversation we had on the radio show the other week. Well, let me say a lot of K metal. I've been checking out some K metal. A lot of what they're calling K metal is actually K aluminum foil. It's not quite real metal. Um, I'm surprised, Mark. I'm surprised that Jake didn't correct you because he definitely is big on that. Yeah, see, that don't even have the same ring to it. I yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to hear it in English. I don't want to hear Ramside. To be honest, most the bands from other countries I listen to, I really don't want to hear them singing. It's cool to know what they're saying, but some people get offended. Like with J metal, I prefer to hear them sing in Japanese, and the same thing with the Korean bands. I prefer to hear them sing in their language. I think I checked out Rum Kicks um, and Mutant Monster. I've been doing some crazy research lately, especially since I'm trying to find different shit for the show, the radio show. Because if you go to YouTube and you search best J metal bands or best K metal bands, a lot of people have different opinions, but it's getting me into some different areas. But is that weird? Is anybody else like that? I don't want to hear other bands that sing in other languages. I don't want to hear them sing in English. Just like I would, I don't know if other countries want to hear American bands sing in their language. I don't know. Oh, Mark, look at you. Oh, you're the same way, Keith. That's dope. I don't know what it is. I've always been that way. It says I don't really speak Spanish, even though a lot of people think I do. If I'm feeling sad, I'll listen to Spanish music because it always sounds happy, no matter how violent it is. And then I just pretend like they're singing songs praising me. Works out really well since I don't know what they're actually saying. So it helps put me in a good mood. I cannot believe I've held this piss for almost an hour. I was going to go earlier, but the conversation got good, so I stayed. And now we've only got 12 and a half minutes left, or 11 and a half minutes left. Yeah, that's how, okay, cool. So I'm not the only one. I've had some people when I say reactions get pissed when I say that, or when I do reactions and I say that, they get pissed. I think it's because they misunderstand what I'm saying. It's not that I don't care what they're saying. I just prefer to hear it. I think it flows better. Hey, what's up, Dennis? Oh, Stefan. My dog needs a walk in the park. I have to leave. Hey, buddy, I love your honest, pure. Every Stefan, every Thursday from 2 to 4. This time, every Thursday. I'm going to try to do one on Saturday at the same time. Uh, but I can't promise that. I have to see. I'm going to do family stuff. So if it all works out, I'll do one. But if I don't, I won't. But every Thursday from 2 to 4, my time, not your time, my time, I'm here. Have a good day, buddy. I appreciate you being here. See, that's what's so cool when, especially when someone who's not always here drops in and They just fit right in. I really dig that. So I think those of you that come here all the time set up a good, um, I don't know what I call it. The people come in here and they go, for the most part, they come in and go, okay, this is a cool group. We can say what we need to say and everything will be good. I really like those of you core people that are here all the time. I think that's good. So when other people come, they see how it's flowing and they don't have to jump in and try to guess. All right, do I act douchey or what? So I really appreciate that, y'all. Because we've had several people drop in and they just fit right into the conversation. And then some people just drop in, say what they need to say, and then leave. And that's cool too. Thanks, Stefan. I appreciate you, man. Peace. Outstanding, dude. And I really like that. People from all over the world. I like that. I know the time is odd for some people in other countries. Hey, that's cool too, Dennis. I mean, that means you're getting something from it. You know, you might just enjoy reading it. Like when people watch TV, you're not just getting something from it. So that's cool. I appreciate that. Uh, and then if you got something to add, you add it, and you don't have to worry. You know, that's cool. But what like earlier when somebody tried to say something about somebody's opinion, I didn't think that was cool. I mean, even if we have different opinions, that don't mean you. That doesn't open the door for you to be a dick to somebody. Not saying that they were quite that bad, but you see that all the time in conversation, especially in comments. Man, people get too used to saying stuff, not worrying about what's going to happen to them. No, not that I'm aware of. You're a quiet person, Mark? Yeah, I can kind of see that. Because sometimes it seems like, I mean, you handle the phone calls well, but sometimes it's like we kind of catch you off guard a little bit and you kind of gotta, uh, now I've got two gnats in here. What the hell? Is there a dead body in here? Just jokes. Oh, I had to tell a joke on uh, my TikTok. TikTok is very, and they won't even tell me. They'll just mute my video if I say certain trigger words. So I had to tell a joke. Hey, Water Walker, what's up, buddy? We got 7.5 minutes left. Um, uh, so I have to word thing. So I worded something a certain way in a joke, and somebody told me I wasn't telling the joke well. I have to do that, otherwise I can't tell the damn joke. I wonder if that. Oh shit! Damn it! Sorry, I have to respond to this. Okay, so not quite yet. I was saying if that video hit 10,000 views yet. Oh yeah, it's just I want to tell the jokes, and I think sometimes it makes it more sometimes it's okay to tell it in an alternative way to where it sounds almost silly. Like instead of saying dick, you have to say eggplant, that kind of shit. Um, I'm okay with that. I don't like the fact that they go overboard with their censorship. Um, like I I told a joke one time that I wrote, and it mentions that white powder that people like to smell through straws, and they muted the joke because I used that word. So once I found out that was the trigger word that muted the joke, I Mark, you're probably gonna be disappointed. I only released shorts. I haven't had time to shoot between catching cows and doctor's appointments. I haven't had time to shoot any videos this week, so I'm going to try to shoot a couple tomorrow. I have not shot any, so all it is shorts. I know some people get pissed off about the shorts, but I got to release something. Otherwise, YouTube punishes me, which they kind of already are. Um, but it is what it is. Um, but when I mentioned that powder, they muted the video so nobody could hear the joke. So when I retold it and I said, that white powder that people like to smell through straws or rolled up dollar bills, it got through. Everybody got the joke and it worked out okay. Oh shit! I just remembered I gotta send some pictures so I can get my zombie pictures. Like, mm. I got 4 minutes, y'all. Hey, don't forget the radio show tonight. It's 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you miss it, go to kcorradio.com, archives, the foxhole, and you can hear all the shows we've done. It should be fun tonight. You'll see what shirt I'll be wearing. So I won't actually be naked. I will actually look exactly like this, but you won't see me. Yes, that was dope, dude. A lot of fun last week. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing that. I've had some people ask me, no, we do not milk our cows. Nope. It's not that kind of farm. um, but I have milked cows by hand. I do know how to do it, but we're not a dairy farm. That's not what we do with our cows. I've had a few people want to do collabs with me. I'm just real picky. I got some people I think would be cool with, but there's some people who go, "Hey, let's do a collab." And I go and look at their videos. I'm like, we are way too different to be trying to do videos together. Your viewers will hate me. Had a nice couple that said they wanted to, and then when they found out what I thought about them, they didn't want to do it with me no more. That was a long time ago. I don't mention their name on purpose because I have no hate on them. Just it was what it was. But yeah, I want to do some. No, I did not see. Oh, wait. Baby news or sick news? Don't leave me hanging, dude. Yay! Outstanding. Hey, Dennis, I appreciate it, buddy. You be safe, man. Yeah, I really would like to do some collabs with some people. I just need to make sure it's the right click. I don't want to do it with some lame people. There's some cool people that I want to do it with. I think they know who they are. It's just got to get worked out. But shit. I got a minute left. All right. So again, thank y'all so much. Oh, I'm not looking at you, Mark. No, you always give ones. I couldn't have you on my show. But I do have some people that I've recently interacted with. I like to do with them. New single "Seize That Fate" dropping October 7th. I will make sure I react to that. Thank you so much. Hey, I got to go. I got 30 seconds left. Thank you so much. Check out the radio show. Be here next Thursday, maybe this Saturday. I will let y'all know as soon as I know. I truly, truly appreciate y'all being here and taking the time to visit with me and making it outstanding as always. Be safe. Make someone laugh if you get the chance. Don't forget to tell your friends and family each and every time you leave that you love them. because you just never know. And that's going to be the last chance you get to tell them. Peace, y'all.